Welcome to Skyler Jarvis Media.
The man, the myth, the legend.
What's up, everybody? This is the Skyler Jarvis Show. I'm your host, Skyler. And today, I got a very special guest in the building. Mama, introduce yourself.
I am Mama.
Give me your
Your
real
mama.
name.
Chrissy. Christina Jarvis.
Christina Jarvis.
Chrissy Teigen.
Mama
Chrissy
J.
Teigen.
Yeah.
Mama J.
Mama J up
Mama
in the
J
house.
up in the house.
Up in the his owl. I like that.
Mama J. My little sidekick over there.
What was you going to do today, Skyler?
Well, we were going to do a podcast with my mother,
And we've done it.
and we're doing it right now. So
We've made it happen.
we made it happen. So
Surprise visit.
surprise visit. Yep.
We're going to
And-
do a little embarrassing today.
little topic that might interest y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all are gonna go crazy over this one. Today we're talking about blind blunders.
What is blind blunders?
Yeah, what is that?
Well, I'll just let my mom explain. You're the guest.
Oh, okay.
You're the
well,
guest.
Blind blunders is just blunders blind people have.
Yeah.
Mishaps
Yep.
That
that
sounds kind of self-explanatory, don't it?
mishaps that blind people have that we just
Yeah.
catch, and it's funny.
Yeah.
Some of it's funny, some of it's like,
What's a good one?
Let's start off with a good
We're
one.
gonna start
Start
off
off with a good one?
with the best one.
Okay.
This one actually.
No, save the best for last.
No, I'm gonna start off with a good one.
Okay.
I'm gonna start off with a good one.
Okay.
Okay.
And this one actually, it ticked me off.
It ticked you off?
It did, and Skyler, it hurts his heart because he thought I would have took it different if he'd have known what he'd done. But it was 2020, getting ready to graduate.
Yeah.
Graduation pictures was in like 2 weeks.
A week.
A week. Okay.
Yeah.
It was horrible. And we're sitting in the living room, and Skyler comes out of the bathroom, and his brother's like, "Oh my God, what did you do?" And he starts just busting out laughing.
He tried to take pictures of me like
Right.
days after it happened.
Really?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, they had taught him how to shave his
Yeah.
face, but they didn't tell him where to stop. So he come out of the bathroom with no eyebrows. He looked like that dude Powder off that movie.
Yeah.
He was so pale. and-
Powder.
He was pale
No.
and no eyebrows.
Skyler.
And I freaked out.
Oh man!
What did
my
you
God.
let me
do?
have
Oh my
it.
gosh, I let him have it. I freaked out. But,
Oh,
nobody
no.
told him it was hair on his face.
Yeah.
And he was shaving it.
They make sure to get all the hair off your face.
Yes, and he went in there.
I wanted a clean shave.
It was clean. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So
wow.
clean.
Whoa, that is crazy. I did
Yeah.
not expect that.
Yeah, so
I really did not.
He had no eyebrows.
Yeah.
And I drew them in eventually after I got over it. I drew
You
several
penciled them
different.
in?
Yep. Several different.
In the yearbook picture?
No.
Is that
No,
what it is?
the
What happened?
graduation
didn't.
picture.
Oh, graduation picture.
Yeah, he had none in those.
Oh.
And, she tried to stay back a little bit because he did look a little weird.
Yeah. That's crazy,
He looked
Skyler.
really pale.
Wow.
And-
I was not expecting
Yeah.
that. That is wild. So what did you think? You just automatically thought that people was like, shaving all the hair off of their face?
Yeah, I didn't see. Just like Mama said, nobody had told me that you didn't shave your eyebrows.
So what about your eyelashes? Was you
No.
going to cut
Thank
those
God.
too?
No,
He
thank
did not
goodness, no,
Was you thinking about it though?
no. I didn't want to make
I
myself.
thought he was
It
gonna-
was just feeling and just.
Yeah,
Oh, it was just feeling real
it was just
furry.
feeling on my face. I was like, "That's hair on my face," and
Let's get it
I want
off.
to get a clean shave.
And
Yeah.
lucky enough, they come back beautiful.
Oh,
It
really?
took a while, but they come back real pretty. They wasn't a unibrow or just
Really? So
everywhere,
did they
so-
like put fake eyebrows on him?
No, we let them
Oh.
go like that.
Oh,
we tried to
No,
hide them.
these are my real eyebrows.
No, not right now. Bro, I'm talking about whenever they got the pictures. Whenever they was putting the pictures together, I
No.
assumed that they put your
No.
eyebrows.
No, he
on
was
there.
powder on there. He looked
Wow.
like that really pale kid on that
Do you still
movie.
have the pictures?
I got them all.
Oh,
They're
wow.
professional
You
pictures.
got-
too.
That's
gotta-
awesome.
You gotta see 'em,
They're
Carson.
great. They're great.
You gotta see.
I bet that would be awesome.
Yeah. I
That is crazy, man.
it took me a minute to get over that because
Yeah.
every parent wants a good
And you
graduation.
was super duper angry.
Well, what I was just
I probably would have been too if that was my kid that shaved off his eyebrows.
well,
before
I
the-
got angry at Food Line because they messed up the nice cake. you
Oh.
know. I had 2 cakes made for him
Uh-huh.
because they had a virtual graduation, and I had a
Oh man, I almost didn't go to that.
yeah.
Oh,
and
wow. He was
He was
pissed.
a valedictorian though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But we had 2 cakes made, and one was supposed to be the very formal one,
Yeah.
school colors and everything, and then the next one was it said 2020, the year shit got real.
Oh, the
And
year
that
shit
was
got real.
yeah, that was the funny one, and it looked perfect, and they just bombed out, and I got really upset over that because graduation was a big deal.
Yeah.
you know, I think that's every parent, so I did get upset about the eyebrows. Sorry.
Yeah.
And you got
We
you
laugh
got
about it
upset
now.
about the cake that was made. Is that what you were saying?
Yes,
Yeah.
I got upset about.
And then
the-
you brought it to Skyler, and he was like, "Here's this cake," and then he was like, "Awesome."
I was about in tears, and everybody's like, "Chill out, it's a cake," and I'm like, "But it's graduation."
But it's
Yeah,
graduation.
you know.
Oh man.
Oh
It's a
man.
I can't,
Mom
Mama. I'm telling you, like that's all she would talk about after the graduation was how bad the cake was made.
So mad.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So mad.
Could you taste any different, Skyler?
He didn't eat one bite of it.
didn't even eat any of it.
No,
Damn, Mama.
you didn't.
Come
he
on,
wouldn't eat
Skyler.
it.
She's going in on you today,
Yeah.
bro.
That she is.
Yeah, I love you. I love you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mom.
You're
Heck yeah.
handsome with or without eyebrows or a good cake.
Yeah,
But,
for sure. Yeah, you're fine. You're a fine, handsome
But
young
that-
man.
That probably for me was just,
Uh-huh.
I guess, one of the hardest.
The eyebrows one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it
bet
was
so.
It hit the heart. You know, it hit the heart.
Really hit your heart.
It
What was
did.
another one?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, tell us another one.
Oh well, he was little, and my mother likes to shop, and
Yeah.
me and Skylar ADD. We can't stay still too
I
long,
feel
and
that. Bad. I feel that bad.
so we're in the bra and panty section.
Uh-huh.
And,
Oh God.
Skylar is over here
Uh-huh.
in our, peripheral. And then he's like, "Hey, Mom, you
Uh-huh.
know how I can tell that this is a girl mannequin?"
Uh-huh.
And he had his hands cupped on her boobs. And I'm like, "How?" At the same time, I'm grabbing my phone trying to take
Yeah.
pictures. And he's like, "Because she's got bra and panties on.
I said just because she had a bra on.
Or bra on."
Yeah, just
And
because she had a bra on.
I'm yanking out my phone trying to take a picture, and these people are just dying laughing walking by.
Yeah.
And he's sitting here just
Filling on our boobies.
yeah, filling up a mannequin.
No.
So
Dang, Skyler.
Oh
he
man.
didn't care.
Whoa.
Gotta
That
care
was
in
the
the
only.
world.
That was the only. I thought I just spilled one drink. That was the only reason that you knew, though. It was just
Yeah.
the bra,
He's got
not the breasts.
he's got a cane in
bra.
one hand and feeling
Yeah.
this headless
Wow.
mannequin's boob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Wow. How often does stuff like that happen now?
No, not much.
yeah, not like that.
Not like
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
A big one was not too long ago. That's my sidekick. When we go out, we
Yeah.
have a good time. And we were in Tractor Supply, and he wanted to push the buggy with. It wasn't the full buggy; it had the flat on the bottom, and his depth perception is horrible. Mm-hmm. So I'm leading him, the blind leading the blind. And I was telling him we're coming up on the line to the cashier. And I got stuck on the stuff in the middle trying to look through it. They
Yeah.
throw that stuff in there for people like me. I'm digging to see if I can find any deals in the middle. And I kept telling him as one would move up to move up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, it's your turn. You're next. Move up.
Yeah.
Well, I got stuck on the stuff in the middle, and by the time I looked up, he was Pink Panthering it almost at the door. He was just creeping.
Whoa.
He was creeping, and the dude at the cash register, he was just watching him go by, and he's like,
What's going on?
I'm like, are you going to let him go out the door? Skyler, come on.
You just kept on going straight.
Stuff. Yeah. He almost was out the door at Tractor Supply with our buggy.
Wow.
And that dude was going to let him just walk out.
Wow.
We got so tickled I couldn't even talk.
Man.
To pay for our stuff, I'm like, really, dude?
Could you not have noticed
and
whenever
Mama
you got
couldn't-
out, though?
He's like, you didn't tell me when to stop, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm like, could you not tell?
Me and Mama,
Whoa.
me and Mama couldn't stop laughing
Yeah.
on our way to the truck.
Whoa.
Yeah. And we got dog food, and we're trying to,
We're trying to lift the dog food in
And
the
we're
truck, and we can't even get the dog food.
because we're laughing so
No.
hard. People are
Yeah.
stopping by because they see a woman and a young man with a cane trying to lift dog food
Yeah.
in the truck, and they're like, y'all need help, and we couldn't stop laughing. We're like, the dude was just gonna let him steal it, man.
You were like,
I'm
yeah,
like,
we need help, but we stole
Yeah,
this.
I mean,
but
gosh, if we were thieves, man, we would have a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, who's gonna
gosh.
stop a blind guy?
Yeah.
We'll figure that one out quick.
Whoa. Nobody
Nobody-
was like, hey, over here.
No.
Hey, you need to come over here.
Yeah, no, and he just sat there and watched him. I'm like, dude, tell him to stop.
Is that
or
what you
something.
did, Skyler?
Yeah.
But he looked like the Pink Panther. He was just
You was just tiptoeing away over there.
tiptoeing all the way to the door. It was hilarious.
Tell him about the time about 2 years ago where I thought I saw the moon and it was just a street light.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
I'm very big into the meteor showers and all that, and something to do with the moon that night.
Yeah.
And it was a hit and miss because of the clouds.
Yeah.
So we got the binoculars out, and his dad and I were standing out there, and I'm looking at it, and it was beautiful. You didn't have much time because the clouds were racing. And then he handed the binoculars to Skyler. And then I'm still looking at the moon. Skyler's looking through the binoculars, and Chris is nudging me. And he's like, look, look. And he was looking straight ahead. And he's like, oh, my gosh, it's so beautiful, Mom. It's big. It's beautiful. He was looking at the street light at the funeral home.
That's what you was looking at, Skyler?
He was looking straight ahead at the street light.
Whoa.
And we got tickled to that, too.
He was like,
'Cause-
wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, he was just describing the moon.
Oh, man.
And it was a street light. But, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's kind of. He did that at Halloween one time. He walked
Yeah.
up to trunk or treat to one of them cutout shadow things. You know, it looks like a shadow standing up on a tree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he walked up to him and said trunk or treat, and he stood there with his bag open, and I'm like, dude, that's not a person, Skyler.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you were little. You were little.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
You were just asking randoms.
yeah, it was one of the decorations, and he was trying to trunk or treat it and get candy from it. That's
Like that decoration was just
Skyler.
gonna somehow come to life,
he
like some
stood there for a minute.
like some horror picture.
Yeah, he stood there for a minute because we were, you know, he went ahead.
you, punk.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? After that happened? After you asked him for candy?
No.
Oh gosh. Speaking of Halloween and scary things, this wasn't Halloween,
Yeah.
but it was scary for him, funny for us. His 21st birthday.
His 21st birthday? Mm-hmm. Oh, what happened?
Well, it was just going to be me, him, and his dad going out to eat, and he's going to get a drink for his 21st birthday. Nothing major at
Yeah.
Mexico Viejo.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was like, I can't just let it be us three, so I called the family in,
Yeah.
and they all showed
Called
up.
the family in.
I
It's like
called-
backup.
yeah. I called the family in, and they arrived before us because it was a surprise to him.
Yeah.
So he goes in the restaurant, and we're like, you know, please be quiet, don't ruin this. And my niece was in there, and he sits down at the table, you know, and he's ready to order. I mean, we got it on video. And she was like, and then everybody yelled surprise, and I thought he about had a heart attack.
Really?
Oh my God, it's scary. He was sitting at the table and everything with everybody.
What did you do, Skylar? Did you just tweak out?
Yeah.
He was just like,
Pretty
"Ugh."
much.
He was like, "Ugh."
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Is that what everybody said?
Yeah.
At the same time?
Yeah, we were screaming surprise.
Surprise!
He knew nobody was in there.
Oh, man.
And we had that whole back thing filled. And it was loud.
Everybody was there.
Everybody
Everybody
was
that
there.
knew us.
Yeah, and then even two people that was strangers knew him.
Whoa.
They're like, oh my gosh.
And they was
we-
jumping in too. That's
Yeah.
him. He's the guy.
Yeah. They're like, hey, we know you.
We
Remember
know you.
the two people sitting at the bar?
Hey, bro, we know you.
They
They
went
all
to school
knew you.
with you or
That was cool as
something.
hell.
Wow.
Wow.
You don't remember that? They were two people other than us in the room that, I mean, they were strangers and they knew you.
Skyler was like, this is like actually a pretty good experience now that I think about it.
Yeah, we can't go nowhere without anybody
I know.
knowing.
Like I'll go to the store now, and so many people. Hey, Skyler.
Oh, they all know you now.
Yep.
Everybody knows you.
And now, like, so many people have seen my podcast, and I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
And then people
I
did
didn't know. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
They
You're that
did the
one
guessing
guy.
game. That's one thing you shouldn't really do with
You
blind
should
people.
not do with blind people is the guessing game. Like, hi, do you remember me? I'm
Or
like,
the how many fingers am I holding up?
yeah, they hate that. They
Yes.
hate that. Yeah,
Whoa, yeah, that's a crazy one.
I mean, I try to be, you know.
you try to. I'm pretty
I
sure
try to be
whenever I
nice
met
about
you,
it.
I think that I probably did that.
I try to be nice
Dang.
about it and be like, you know,
I did not know that.
a lot of blind
though.
people
A lot of
wouldn't
people don't
do
know
it.
that.
Yeah.
you know?
Wouldn't put up with it, but I'll just tell you, don't do that in front of blind people.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
That's
just-
really
yeah.
offensive to
Dang.
blind people.
That makes me feel
Yeah.
bad now, man.
don't feel
I
bad.
actually
You
didn't
don't
know
don't
that.
feel bad.
Don't
You
feel
didn't
bad.
know.
No, I think that I did that with you
that's
like
what
one
I
of the
try
first
to.
times.
That's why I try to tell people, because a lot of them just don't know. They just that's their reaction whenever they
Yeah.
that's how they
Because
react.
they don't know like
Because
me,
they-
like I don't know, like
Right.
people
They
and
don't
people just
know-
don't know like what you're like. They're trying to scale. Like
They don't know
how
what you're
much-
capable
like
of
what your vision
until
is. Exactly.
right.
Mhm.
And oddly enough, it's his vision sort of, I don't know, it's amazing because he can see more than we think, but not as much as we think, if that makes sense. I mean, he runs into walls some days he don't, depending
Yeah.
on the lighting. He fell off the porch twice.
Oh yeah,
No.
right before my performance.
Yes, I mean,
Whoa.
I heard something go clunk, and I ran, and he's getting off the ground. And I'm like, what? And then turn around and heard it again. I'm like, what the
Oh
hell?
no, you did it twice.
Yes, same spot.
Same spot.
Whoa, fell off the porch.
That's in our backyard, and
Oh.
we're in there every day.
and it's like 10, it's secretly like 10 foot high.
No.
And Sky was like, why didn't you tell me that was there? He's got like broken bones and
my
everything.
No,
gosh.
I ain't got broken bones.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say that 12-foot 12-foot drop off was there?
Well, he would pull his brother around in a wagon, and he would run around the house, and then he would hit this. There was a dip in the yard, and he'd fall. And
Oh.
then come around and fall again in the same dip, and I'm okay. I'm like, yeah, it just
Oh man.
Watch
yeah.
out for those. Those will get you every time.
And then the toothpaste deal.
Yeah.
And this is stuff that sighted people learn. I mean, I'm no blind expert. I learn every day from
Yeah.
him. I learn every day from him. When we send him off to school with these toothpaste, all his
yeah.
stuff, and then he comes home for Christmas break. Was it
Summer.
summer?
It was right after I had my wisdom teeth pulled.
Right, and
Dang.
I'm going through his stuff, unpacking, and I'm like, Skyler, you're not brushing your teeth at school? And he's like, yeah. And then he got kind of weird quiet. Like he knew something. He knew that he was getting busted for
Get
something.
chewed out for something.
that was not
Dadgum.
his fault.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't say nothing. But when the toothpaste wasn't open.
It wasn't open.
It wasn't open at all. But the toothpaste has a seal on it. That
Yeah.
he never knew it had.
Oh.
he
So
was
you
like-
thought you was getting toothpaste the whole time?
No, he couldn't figure out why it wasn't coming out.
Oh, he couldn't figure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He opened it and he couldn't figure out why it wasn't coming out, but he didn't say nothing.
I was about to say maybe you would have felt it if you would have thought that it was on there.
Yeah. Well,
But-
some of them don't have that little lip.
Don't have that. Yeah.
It's just,
I know exactly what you're talking about. Wow. And it never came out.
and it never dawned on us
Uh,
to.
that the seal was there.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
crazy stuff that we learn.
I never would think about that either.
Yeah.
I thought you was going to say that you color coded everything or something.
No, I tried.
Just
I put
imagine
'em
that.
in-
You call her and you're like, hey, where did you say you did with all this stuff? And you're like, oh, that's the red one. Did you not?
Well, you went to school with what? Different shoes on before?
Yeah.
Mismatched shoes?
Yeah.
Mismatched shoes.
Yeah.
Mismatched shirt and shorts.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
plaid and stripes.
Yeah, but like I would think at a blind school, nobody would know.
Well,
Nobody
the,
will know
the
that.
staff would
Oh,
probably
except for the
notice.
staff. Yeah.
And the staff is
So-
pretty cool about funny
Yeah.
stuff too. They,
Uh-huh.
they pick with them and I mean it's
Wow, that
it's
is
crazy
awesome.
the stuff that we take for granted.
Mm-hmm. Don't even think about it.
Don't even think about it. A seal on toothpaste.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
You pay attention more, but then you overlook a lot.
Right.
Oh yeah.
We've got a thing where we stay up and well, he loves music, of course. Everybody knows that. And we stay
does.
up and listen to the premiere of whatever album he wants to hear. And this one just so happened to be Machine Head. He drove this one in the ground for me.
Really?
I was not looking forward to it at all. That's
Really?
all
You don't
he
like
played.
Machine Head?
No, I love them now.
Oh,
I
but-
love them because we went and seen them.
But you didn't at the time because he
No.
was playing it every single day.
He wore me out on it, and I was like,
Dang.
"Ugh." We picked our songs. We stayed up. We listened to the album, and then we just continued to stay up the rest of the night. He continued to listen to the CD, and we watched the sun come up.
Yeah.
And how old were you? It was a couple years ago.
Yeah, I was 20. I think I was 20,
20. Yeah, and
going on 21.
I didn't realize that we'd never sat down and watched the sun come up together. Just to describe it.
Yeah.
And we posted it. With his permission, we posted it and we worded it.
Yeah.
That was the very first sunrise he'd ever seen, and everybody thought, "What, you had surgery or something?" They were
Yeah,
commenting.
right. Yeah.
That he'd had surgery or something.
Did you get new eyes?
Yeah, I mean,
got a new
um,
set. Just got them at Walmart.
What it was we were sitting on the back porch, and I was using our trailer as a dark half, I guess. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
the sun, and I was describing it, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful," and it really was for me too.
Wow.
That's the first time I ever really watched the sunrise,
Yeah.
so to speak.
I don't think that I've ever did that.
And it
How
was
long does
just-
that take?
It took a while.
Took a bit.
Probably
took
like
a
a couple
bit.
hours, I would think.
And we had to go around the front to get the what was it? We went around
The full effect.
the full effect. We it was coming
Oh,
right
man, it
up.
was beautiful.
And then I'm like, we've got to go to
Really?
the front porch now.
Yeah.
And that's how we seen the sunrise.
It was so
was.
daggone beautiful.
It was so crazy.
and
Wow.
it's just amazing
Me
just
and-
to watch some
Some of the
just
crazy
kinda-
stuff.
Yeah.
Me and Mama,
And take the time to
Uh-huh.
watch it.
we have a knack of going to concerts together.
Oh, yeah.
And when we went to this Machine Head one, she was I could tell she was enjoying herself.
Oh, I had a blast. I loved it.
Really? You had like he was playing the songs that he was
Yes.
just throwing in the ground too.
Yes. He was, yes, they were.
And he was excited that they played those songs too, didn't you, Skyler?
But to,
Oh,
Wasn't
yes.
you?
to watch him, he scared me a little bit there at that concert for
Oh,
the first
yeah?
time. Because he was sitting there and he was singing, and then he just turned to me and he was like, "Ah." I'm like, God. The people behind
Whoa.
us was like, damn.
Whoa, they're like,
The
what's
only
going
thing
on?
keeping me sane, this music in my veins, but if these words are my fists, this is my catharsis.
And he just
Hey.
screamed in my face.
Whoa.
And these people were like,
Everybody's like, oh my gosh, what do we do?
yeah. But we had,
Yeah.
we got up as close as we could, and they was these two guys, and they wasn't with each other. They didn't come together, but they kind of took care of us the whole night.
Yeah.
And it was a really pleasant concert. I was the only one with a white T-shirt in there. Everybody else was blacked out because it was a metal concert.
Oh,
yeah, I
wow.
had bright white T-shirt on here.
Everybody else is just
Yeah.
straight up black.
And I mean, even like when I'd go to the bathroom and he would go in the bathroom and they would sit and they would wait for him to come out, the dudes, and then we got our spaces back, and they just kind of watched over us and him, you know,
Oh, yeah.
all night, and it was really cool.
You know, I've always
'Cause I was
heard
a
that
little,
metal. I've always heard that metal crowds, you know, they're known for their, you know, violence in some cases, but
Yeah,
a lot
crazy.
of it can get crazy. But
Oh,
a lot of the metal concerts, people actually talk like those people, you know, they don't even know each other, but they're just bonding and they're brothers. They look after each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. I completely
That's
understand that.
that's what I like so much about a
They're
metal
getting
show. is
together
it
as
can
metalheads.
go ham. You know, especially in the circle pits.
oh, don't call it a
Oh,
circle
yeah.
pit. It's a
mosh pit.
Oh,
Mosh
mosh
pit,
pit.
circle
Whatever
pit,
the
whatever you
circle
want to
pit
call it.
is, I don't
No,
understand
mosh pit
it.
is pretty crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
mosh pits are wild.
Well, anyway, it can get crazy when you get in the mosh, but
Did you ever get in the mosh pit?
no, we didn't get in the
close.
mosh
We
pit.
didn't even get close. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
like,
we
we
didn't
were
get
on
in the
the-
mosh
I'm not
pit.
doing that either. There's no way.
Bro, when we went there, it was so cheap. Like we got like $60, wasn't it? Like $60 per ticket, Mama.
Yeah, it was not a cheap concert
Oh,
because I
yeah.
got on the toll lane and then they didn't get my payment and I paid
Yeah,
like $80-some for
40
the toll.
some.
Or
Yeah.
was it? No, it was
$48.
$48. That's what it was.
$48.63.
So that
Duh.
was a little bit. I will never say that one was a cheap concert.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
mean,
couldn't get my
as
tags.
who'd you
far
say it was? Metalhead.
As far as the
Machine
machine
Head.
head, as I'm talking about, as far as tickets go, Mom.
They were pretty. They were
yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
yeah, but you didn't get in the
Mama,
mosh pit.
no, because Mama, we didn't notice that the VIP prices were just like a few dollars more.
Oh yes, and I could have
Yes.
got him to see him if I wouldn't have gotten in such a hurry because
Oh, man.
Skyler, he was.
I
in
really
this-
wanted to meet Rob Flynn.
Yeah, he was in this machine head phase, and like I said, it drove me insane. And then he said, if they ever come to town, we're going. And then he called me and he said, "Mom, they're coming to Charlotte." I'm like,
December
"God,
8th.
we're going."
Machine Head is coming. Machine Head is coming.
Yes, so
It's like Paul Revere.
yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, yeah.
You're ready. You're
But
ready
it
for
was
him
a
to.
good
That's our
concert.
next guest.
Yeah.
Is Machine Head. How
You know,
many
Rob
members are
Flynn?
there?
Rob Flynn actually helped. You know, he did something. He had an NFR podcast.
Yeah.
No effing regrets, and he would do these things called Rob rants,
Yeah.
and that kind of inspired the whole boss rant thing.
Oh.
You know,
Rants.
everybody calls me Sky Boss,
Sky Boss.
so I was just like
Rob Rants.
And we did-
Rob
featuring
rant,
Sky
boss rant.
we went into a metal concert, cheesy with a sign,
Oh yeah.
holding it up so they would see him, you know.
Oh man,
And then Skylar held his cane way high and about knocked a couple people out.
there was this one
he was-
10-foot
he
tall
was-
guy.
Whoa. 10 foot tall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was tall.
huge.
Whoa. You're saying yeah. So he was actually
He
10
was-
foot.
He was.
Well, to me, I'm like 3
He
foot.
was literally.
He was.
That's
huge.
crazy.
And see, when we go out,
It was.
and when we go out, Skylar's taller than me, so it's navigating him.
Oh yeah. It's
Oh,
the blind leading the
wow.
blind.
It's the blind leading the blind,
Oh wow.
for sure.
Oh, that's crazy. Did they ever notice you?
Yes,
Yeah,
they
they said
did.
something.
He called him out.
They called me out, and I was so caught up in the moment that he was like, "What's your sign say, bro, buddy? It's upside down."
Yeah,
and
we did have it upside down.
and I had it
forgot
upside
about
down,
that.
waving it at him.
Yeah,
And-
with a cane in his hand. So that was,
He read it. It said bucket list, see Machine Head live, meet Rob Flynn.
Oh.
and he spoke
And
to him.
he said hey to me.
Yep.
Wow.
And we were right there at the front, and the guitarist, I don't know their names, but he spotted Skyler immediately.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Yeah, rock on,
yeah.
dude.
When we went to the bathroom, one of them got up, the drummer got up and actually, was it him?
No, I think it was the guitarist they had brought in because I don't think Vogue.
Ever got up from the drums?
I don't
man.
think Vogue. I don't think Vogue was there for that concert because he was probably doing something with his band. But he from Decapitated Vogue. But
who's that?
The
Drummer?
Drummer.
No, he's a
Oh.
guitar player.
Guitar player.
Yeah, he sounds almost like Dimebag. They call him the Polish Dimebag for a reason, man. He was
Polish dime bag.
yeah.
Polish.
Whoa,
Dimebag
that's
Daryl.
crazy.
Polak.
Dime bag Derek.
Daryl.
Daryl.
Derek.
Dimebag Derek.
I thought that's what you said, bro.
Dimebag Derek.
Yeah, that's him.
That's a new one.
Who do you think is your favorite drummer?
Oh gosh.
Goodness
Oh,
golly.
this drummer. I mean, I've got a good drummer right here, but I was amazed at this. This dude didn't get up from the drums. And
Really?
He played hard for like 2
Matt
hours.
Austin,
Oh my
yes.
gosh.
Wow.
I was just in awe of him. How he kept going. I was like, Skyler, you got some work to do, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you can go and go and go, but he just
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
awesome.
Bro, I'm telling you, you need to see the movie Whiplash.
He had
He was-
Have you seen the movie Whiplash?
no, but y'all was telling us that.
That is that really is like one of my top favorite movies.
Wow.
It really is. That and
Who's
it's,
in it?
Um
And I'm a movie
man,
fanatic.
it's got JK what is his name? Jake gosh darn it, man. Goodness gracious. Let's look it up real
Dagnabbit.
quick. I forgot what the guy's name was. He's in another movie that's
It ain't the Nick Cannon one, is it?
No, that's
Okay.
Drumline.
Drumline. Okay.
Yeah.
Drumline.
Yeah, this right here is a great. Okay, it's got Miles Teller. That's who it is, and J.K.
Miles Teller.
Simmons. Yep.
We'll have
and
to
I don't
check
know
that
any of these
out.
other guys.
Have you ever seen the movie Heavy Metal Parking Lot?
No.
Huh?
What
Heavy
is that?
Metal Parking
Let's
Lot.
look it up.
I haven't ever seen that, Skyler.
Heavy
It's
Metal
basically
Parking
it's
Lot.
basically people hanging out right before, like in the parking lot of a Judas Priest concert.
Oh wow.
And I read about it in
That's a heavy.
1986.
yeah, Heavy Metal Parking Lot 1986.
Hey, you want to know something funny?
What?
It wasn't in '86, but I did a heavy. Well, it wasn't heavy metal. It was a punk parking lot. We went to see Rancid, and we couldn't get in because they were sold out. So we sat in the parking lot and we made our own little mosh pit. Yeah, I think I was 17 or 18.
Was it a wild mosh pit?
Oh no, not really.
That's just automatically what I think of whenever I think of
Yeah.
a mosh pit, but I'm pretty sure it means something else other than just something
Right.
crazy like that.
We hung out with people in a band back then, and they were punk. And when they would practice, we would.
What would you say what year it was?
Oh gosh, I don't know. It wasn't
in the
'86.
ni-
It was
the 90s.
I'm a
That
product.
sounds like it.
I love the '90s. That was the best decade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
90s and
whenever
2000s,
you
yes.
say like punk, for some reason, well, I think of Nirvana for some reason, but that's grunge.
Yeah.
It's more
Yeah,
grunge,
that's
but
more alternative rock grunge.
No Facts, Rancid. We were into all them. Screeching Weasel.
oh yeah,
Yeah, so
There's a real cool club on the other side of town.
where the real cool kids go to sit around and talk bad about the other ones.
yeah. The
It's a real cool
one.
club, and, you're not part of it.
Am I missing something? What is that from?
That's a Screeching Weasel
Screeching
song.
Weasel.
Oh,
It's called Cool Kids. That's what we.
I've never heard that.
It's awesome. We would get high and
And just jam
jam
out
out.
in the mosh pit.
Right.
I like that.
And yes, everybody knows I did back in the day. So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll have to dang.
Moving along.
yeah.
Yeah, go on, Skyler.
So,
We're looking at
great
you
times,
over here.
Great times.
So,
Blind.
what are some of your? Have you gone through your list of blind blunders, Mama?
Well, no, I mean, I took him we got I think it was a Tweetsy
Tweety Railroad.
yeah, class trip, and I'm so used to taking my kid everywhere, and
Yeah.
we go in the bathroom because I had to use the bathroom really quickly, so we rush into the girls' bathroom, and you hear all his classmates scream, all the girls, because he's with
Yeah.
me, and I'm like, he's like, I can't see, you're good. You remember that when you were little?
Barely.
Yeah, they were all
Whoa.
screaming, and he was like, can't see, you're good.
You don't remember that, Skyler?
I think so.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so sorry, I did not mean to bring him in here.
Yeah.
But I was just,
But nobody knew. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody knew, but
You
he.
Yeah, he
just
was just-
didn't. You weren't really paying attention.
no, it wasn't. Not at all.
No, that's a wild one.
Yeah. So, but he gets away with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even one place, where did we go? And we were in the bathroom, and he was chilling in line and talking to these girls. I mean,
Yeah.
just
You
waiting
just
for the
popped out
bathroom.
of nowhere. Wow, that's awesome.
yeah.
He's raising them up, wasn't you, Skyler?
Yeah.
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 Oh, well, one blind blunder is when he was little, before he would walk into open space, he would trail across and just hold on to things. And
Oh yeah.
And
Try
he-
to figure out where everything's at.
yeah, and he wouldn't move into open space. And we had some company over, and women sometimes, don't shave their legs in the wintertime as much.
Yeah.
We grow corn,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And this dude was in a pair of shorts and stuff, and he was trailing, and he got up to him, and he started rubbing. He says, "Mama." I'm like, "Oh Lord, no!"
Oh no,
I shaved my
Skyler.
legs that night, but yeah,
No.
it was not me. He was little though. Wow,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that
That's,
was.
that's whenever he was like, "Oh wow, you just."
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the big head and the little body,
Oh no.
bobble head.
She was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry about that. No, that's not what my legs are like."
Yeah, I
The
was
roller
like,
coaster. Going on a roller coaster with my dad.
Whoa, you went on a roller coaster, bro? How many roller coasters have you been on?
Well, I mean, I'd been on.
One.
well, little ones. I begged his dad not to do this. I said, you're gonna, what did I say? How did I put it?
I don't know.
I said you're gonna scare him to death, and he's never gonna ride him again. He took him on a wooden roller coaster at the beach.
Oh, those
And
are the
it
craziest.
Banged him around so bad, and
Oh my gosh.
it's taken me. That was, how old were you back then?
10.
10.
Man.
And I'm
Going on
still-
10.
I could only imagine going on like a bro.
I'm still trying to work that out.
bro.
To where he's not scared.
We got to take you to Carowin, Skyler.
I think he would love them. I took
Yeah.
him to Wet and Wild a couple years ago, and I mean, he enjoyed the Crack River.
It's the lazy river. Mama just called
It wasn't the
Crack
lazy
River.
river.
The Crack
It
River.
was
It was the crack river.
Oh,
It was a
the
crack
actual
river.
crack river.
It was high on crack.
because they
Tweaking on crack.
you get in it, and then
Yeah.
they shut the gate, and then they turn on the jets, and then
and then
you-
they turn on the electricity.
yeah, and you
Like
just
if you touch the water, you're
going
done.
like this around in circles. And I called it the
Yeah,
Crack River.
and then there's like fire coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, that one was closed. I tried, yeah, but I got him
That
on
was-
it took me forever to get him on a long,
Yeah.
yeah,
Slide.
a long slide.
So
And
you
then-
eventually got on one?
yeah, and he loved it.
Wow,
He loved it.
bro.
Yeah,
That is crazy, bro. Skylar, we got to get you, bro. A zip line.
yes.
What about a zip line?
I
That
want
would be
him to try
crazy.
so many
Yeah.
things because he don't. I'm scared. I'm deathly scared of heights.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah. I guess it wouldn't be as scary. Are you scared of heights, Skylar?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you not like?
I don't think mine. It's much of a height problem.
Right,
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
It's more like what's gonna happen.
happen next.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What's gonna happen next? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, that
that's-
kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
I can-
want to get him out there in a big field and drive. I've been trying to get him to get in the driver's seat for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just be more adventurous, but I'm going to say that roller coaster really messed him up.
Yeah. Let's get him. Let's.
Oh my God.
We're gonna get you driving,
He
Skylar.
does not trust hardly anybody when it comes to putting him on anything.
Yeah, bro. We got to get you. We got to get you at Carowinds.
Yeah.
We got to get you to ride the Intimidator.
The Fury.
I don't know. I don't know
His
about.
brother passed out coming down the hill.
Really?
Yeah, he went. He was out.
Both of those are crazy. Or the Carolina Cobra. That one's wild. That one has like 3 loops and it goes backwards.
Now,
I don't know
that's kinda
about
like,
doing
I'm pretty
that
sure.
right off the bat.
Or like the Cyclone.
Yeah, the Cyclone. I like the one you lay down on.
Yeah.
Man,
what was that? It was like some sort of jet ray or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't like going up the hill.
I don't remember what that was.
I got really upset at this little girl for talking to me. I was like, "Don't talk to me."
Really?
I can't handle height. But when I get to the top and I know I'm coming down,
Yeah.
I don't know how I am going to be now after having kids, but I mean, I could handle it back then.
Yeah.
But I think he would really like it.
I think that you would, Skyler.
Talk about. Tell them about the your case of Chitrettes.
Oh.
How was that? What ride was that?
It's Wet and Wild.
Wet and Wild.
Oh, wow.
You know, I stepped out of my comfort zone. My little man, he was like, "Mom, my choice. You're gonna go down the choice of, my choice of a slide for you."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay."
Okay.
He ran up to me and he's like, "What was the name of it?"
The Edge.
The Edge. And it was like a half pike. And the bigger person had to go down backwards. And I never went
backwards.
and I have never went to like water parks before because I'm scared of heights, and you have to walk up the steps. So I was crawling up the steps, and people were petting my head. "You're just gonna love it. You're gonna have so much fun. Just it'll be okay."
It'll be okay.
So I get up there and I sit in the little boat backwards.
Whoa.
And I'm looking
crazy.
at Caden, and I'm like,
You're about to just go into splash mode.
I begged that dude not to push me down that thing, and I pleaded and about cried. I ain't lying. And then he let us go, and I thought we were going to go.
But he didn't let you go. He shoved you.
Oh, yeah, he did. And
Yes.
and I developed Chitrettes because I was going, shit!
Yeah. He's going crazy.
Until I stopped.
No.
And then I was actually saying it walking off. People were laughing at me. I'm like, I couldn't say anything else.
Whoa, I bet your adrenaline was going crazy.
Your adrenaline was going crazy.
You was probably tweaking.
Never ride that again. Never.
Damn, Skyler, you're next. We're going to take you on that
Oh,
thing.
hell no.
I don't know.
hell yeah.
I don't know if it would have been different if I would have been facing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that
Yeah, I don't think that would. Yeah, maybe it would.
It took my breath. But when you have kids and stuff, your insides feel a little different when you're going down the hills. But I want him to go down.
Yeah, we got to see you. Yeah, we got to see you on the biggest roller coaster.
Yeah, I think he would love it.
I'm telling you, the Intimidator, one that doesn't like do a circle. I think that the Intimidator.
I think he would love going upside down.
I think that you might would too, you Skyler.
I never have like the upside down one.
You have never been on one.
I have too.
Where?
That oh gosh, what was that one ride?
He's making it up real fast.
No, I'm not, Carson.
He's like, okay,
asshole.
okay.
What? Where was it?
Yeah, what was it?
I think it was at a fair for my birthday.
What was it? The circle? It just went in a circle.
I don't know, but it was like a little
roller
car.
coaster.
It wasn't a roller coaster. It was just a little car.
It's just a little car.
I'm
trying to think of what it was called. I can't remember. It's crazy something or other.
Would it like spin you around in circles?
I think it was like a roller coaster track that just went in a circle, and you was in a little car, and it just.
Oh, so it goes.
Yes, but there again, fair rides are bumpy.
Oh yeah, fair ride. Yeah, man.
Carowinds rides.
Yeah, Carowinds rides are way
smooth.
smoother. Yeah, they actually have a it's a very professional setup.
Yeah, it's not set up in
It's
like 30
steel.
minutes.
Yeah, the ones at the fairgrounds they just throw up there. They take with them.
Wooden ones are horrible.
Wooden ones are
they
crazy.
I couldn't even get on the.
He was shaking.
Oh man, I was shaking so bad that when I usually love bumper cars.
Yeah,
I couldn't even get in the daggone bumper cars.
No.
really.
Yes,
then
I was so scared after that.
We were down there at the beach for my cousin's wedding, and then Wasn't it the same night that we got stuck in the elevator?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
stuck in the elevator that night.
Really?
No, I think it was the last day we were down there. Because we came back
And you
that
got
Monday.
stuck in the elevator?
Yeah.
What did you have to do? Did you have
we
to
got
call?
stuck in the elevator.
They-
Tell that
yeah.
tale, Mom.
Tell
Well-
that tale. Tell that myth.
So we get in, we
No.
get back to the hotel, and it's the four of us, and elevator doors open. We get on, the elevator doors shut.
Oh, no. And it doesn't
they-
open back up.
Nothing. And we're sitting here, and I'm
It doesn't
freaking
even
out, getting a
open.
little claustrophobic.
You're getting hot in
We're
there.
sitting there getting claustrophobic.
And
Oh,
then
man.
all the ocean, the chlorine smells and stuff, and we're sitting here, the call button and everything.
Where was this?
Seacrest at Myrtle Beach.
Oh, okay.
And so the security guard comes and he's like, "Are y'all all with one family? Or are y'all all okay?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're okay."
Yeah.
And then we hear sirens, and I'm like, "Surely God, that ain't for us." Fire trucks come. That was ours.
Yeah. And the
Yes.
police, it was the SWAT team,
And then
FBI.
the top of the elevator just opens up,
Yeah.
and then the ladder comes down. So
Yep,
we get
come
to
on up.
we get to crawl out the elevator.
Wow.
The top
To the second floor.
to the second floor. Across the hall was our room.
Wow.
So it didn't even move off the ground. We got stuck on the ground in an elevator.
No.
It was a good story, you know.
That is insane.
the alarm was driving me
Oh, the alarm
The
was.
alarm.
bug shit.
the
Was it
next
really
day.
loud?
It was.
They had it crossed off with yellow tape. The next day, the alarm was still going off.
It
Oh,
was. I remember
no.
going. Yeah, I remember going past it,
Um,
and
That would make me
I'm sitting there
angry.
listening to it. No, I wasn't angry. I was sitting there. I turned to Mama and I was like, "That thing's still going."
yeah, it was
Yeah.
still, oh God.
That's how it was like with the seatbelts
Yeah.
yesterday. we was riding down the road with I didn't put my seatbelt on because we was just right there. And then he was like, "What's that noise?" I was like, "It's just my seatbelt. I don't have it on." And then it kept on beeping and kept on beeping and kept on beeping. He was like, "Could you put it on?"
Yeah. Oh, it
Yeah, I got you.
traumatized both
Oh
my
man,
kids.
You got PTSD from
They
that
did.
now.
They would not ride an elevator for years.
Oh,
Well,
really?
no, it was about 3 years.
yeah.
It was about 3 years.
I eventually started riding them
Yeah,
again.
because
Oh.
he had Baptist or appointments at Baptist Hospital, and I was not walking.
I think, yeah.
But Caden, he would walk up 20 flights of steps, and
Just to avoid the elevator.
Yeah. it
Oh
was
my!
horrible.
You
Man.
thought that he was gonna get stuck in there forever, didn't you?
horrible. Yeah.
Whoa!
We were crouched in a corner and just.
Only imagine that.
Even
Who could
now-
you call?
Even now, sometimes I'll be like, okay, is this thing gonna? Are we gonna like? I'll just get this feeling that something's gonna happen.
So it didn't
something's
go-
gonna happen.
Yeah.
something's gonna happen.
No,
and
I
then
think-
the door comes open, and I'm just like, thank
I used to
God.
think that too with the
Thank God.
elevators, because I mean, whenever you see the movies, you see a bunch of stuff happening with the elevators. A lot of them just
Right.
going wrong all the time, consistently in the movies. So then you're like, okay, well, what's gonna happen?
Right. Well, we got.
That'll be one for the ages.
We stayed at one, and he is not scared of heights.
Oh yeah.
And the
You're not-
reason being is because we stayed, and we was on the 15th floor,
and
this was a hotel. So,
oh,
or no, a motel.
and you had no idea.
And we had to go outside.
no hotel,
It was a hotel, but we entered from the
hotel, motel.
Holiday Inn, yeah.
That's what it was. A hotel motel.
Hotel motel.
Take a hotel to a motel.
Yeah.
At Annie's, whatever, in the Myrtle Beach, and when I got off, we had to walk across in front of the doors and 15 floors down, and I'm like,
Mom and Mom all got extremely nervous.
no,
Oh,
Mama
no.
wasn't there.
Was she not?
This is 20
Because it was so far up.
Oh,
Yeah, I was not. Yeah, I couldn't.
In a hotel?
Well,
Well, it was a motel.
It was a hotel motel.
Well, it was a
Ocean
hotel.
Annie's at.
Oh.
So it was one of them.
It was motel, hotel,
summer-
hotel,
yeah.
motel. Okay, I
Yeah,
understand.
and I was leaning up, walking on the wall to the point where one of the doors was open, and I about fell in because I was leaning on the wall so hard.
Man, Skylar,
And it didn't bother.
I
him
wonder
one
how
bit.
you would. I wonder how you would like a cruise ship.
I think we've been on a cruise ship.
He went
Really?
deep sea fishing on a.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, way out there in the ocean.
Wow. So did you ride in a really bumpy boat? A lot of those boats.
No, it wasn't that bumpy, but I got to go see the captain. area.
Yeah.
Really? Did you see the captain?
He opted out of fishing.
Did he have
to
a
go
sword?
See the captain.
Did he have a sword and a pistol on him?
No.
Oh, I probably would have got worried then.
Captain
Probably would have been a
Underpants.
pirate.
Yeah.
Captain Underpants.
Captain Underpants.
Oh wow.
No, Captain Underpants is crazy. Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah,
He's
that's
cool.
who you was with. Did you
Yeah.
catch any fish?
Captain America. No, I didn't catch any fish.
He didn't even fish.
He didn't even fish?
No, he was.
No, I would go down there to fish.
But
a
you
little
didn't
bit, but I
fish.
never I never caught anything.
Oh,
Never catched anything.
Oh no.
He never tried. I don't think.
While you was on the boat, you never did.
Yeah, he was.
Mama, I did try. You weren't even
Skyler's-
there. Mama, you
wasn't even there.
to see
You
it.
don't even know.
Skyler's always been this smooth talker.
Yeah.
And I mean, he is. We went to ride the Polar Express one year when they were little, and we went to Santa's Land. Oddly enough, it was open that last weekend, and they extended it. We get on this. Oh God, it's like a Scooby Doo coaster. I forget what it was called.
Where was this at?
Santa's Land.
And where?
It was the train.
No. Me and your dad and Caden was on that roller coaster. It's in Cherokee.
Cherokee. Oh, okay.
So we're on this little roller coaster, and it's like the Scooby Doo. Well, it used to be Scooby Doo at Carowinds.
Yeah, I remember that
And
was
we
my
just
favorite
kept
ride.
riding over and over and over again, and we were like, "Oh shit, we gotta find Skyler."
Yeah.
With my mom, and Papa, he was driving the train around
Skyler.
the place. He went up and talked to the conductor because he loved trains, and they just let him drive it. It was,
He was
on
driving the
rails.
train the whole time.
It was on rails. He was going around the park in a train.
Yo, Skyler.
He
Yep.
always smooth talked.
No,
His way,
man.
How old was you again?
Oh gosh, it was.
Yeah,
Back in
we
08?
we were little.
yeah, they were little.
I think it was around 08.
Really? Back in 08?
I think it was. I don't know for sure.
Oh, wow.
yeah, that was he.
That was something else. You was
That
driving
was.
the dang train.
I was driving the train. I do remember
No.
that because I was asking him about the smokestack and all
Yeah.
the different.
Did you blow the horn?
I think yeah. I
Really? How was that?
blew the horn, blew the whistle.
Yeah, he just.
Did it sound like
being
that?
blind has its perks.
Yeah,
I mean,
that it
and
does.
he can use it to his advantage
For
sometimes, and that he does.
Yeah, there's a lot of ugly things out there
Yes,
that you're not missing out on.
that's right. But it has its perks. It's got good parking.
Yeah.
For the side.
Yeah, it
And for
does.
us,
That
it's
it
got good
does.
parking.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Now they're going to hear about this and they're like, oh, he's taking advantage of
Yeah,
that.
no, that's not
We're-
him because he's not driving. That's me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Oh.
not gonna lie, I cheat sometimes. You know, I need to get into a store quick and come back out. And I
Yeah.
will cheat. I love
Heck
you, Skylar,
yeah.
but I I
Dang
learned
it.
from you. You know, sometimes you gotta get what you
Smooth
want.
talking over
Yeah,
there.
Wow.
Yeah. And when we go on our little adventures,
Like, oh, we found a good parking spot here.
yeah, and he never can get me back to that parking spot.
Oh.
Never. He can never locate the car.
Dang.
He is horrible at that.
What are you saying about that? You're like,
my
I
God.
can't find where we park.
Every time he's like, "Mom."
No.
You
can't
do
see.
realize that I'm blind.
Yeah. We're walking out, and that I'm like,
So
where do we
something
park?
the other day, I was like,
Oh no, no. Mama,
What?
tell Carson about looking for Dad's truck.
Looking for his truck.
whatever, you lost his truck?
We lost
No.
his truck. Caden. I don't know.
Yeah, we can just say it. Okay.
I don't remember that.
She don't remember.
No, because
We're having a secret conversation on the podcast.
on the podcast. So Caden had
tell nobody.
Mama had asked Caden to see if Dad was pulling up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll let Mama finish it.
Oh yeah, this was the strangest thing. And it was just like, smooth.
I was trying to get you on it.
What happened?
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this one. Well, my niece and everybody was up at the house, and we were all chilling watching TV, and I asked Caden, to see. No, it wasn't the truck. It was to see if he was coming up on the lawnmower because my grandmother lived in front of us, and we mowed her yard. And I was like, Caden, he was in the room. I said, look out the door and see if your dad's coming up on the lawnmower.
Yeah.
And like that, Caden goes, Skyler, look out the door and see if Dad's coming up on the lawnmower. And Skyler just stands up, goes over there to the front door, looks out the door, turns around and says, no, and goes, sits back down. And then we all realized what just happened.
He was there the whole time.
No. Skyler couldn't see him coming up no damn hill.
Yeah.
But he's the only one that went and looked out the door.
Yeah.
I mean, and all these sighted people were sitting there just.
Yeah.
And Skyler gets up and he goes and he looks out the door and he's like, no. Turns around, goes back, sits down.
Come
and then we're
on.
like, what just happened?
And he was coming up the road the whole time.
His dad was just. I don't know what his dad was doing. We got off. We didn't even care about.
But
his
it's just
dad
the fact that they even asked.
Yeah, that his
and then
brother,
he did it.
And then he did
and nobody knew anything.
And nobody realized it until he sat down that he can't see down there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got ran over by a go-kart.
oh God, he did.
Whoa, bro!
And just
You
to
got ran over by a
clarify,
go-kart?
just to clarify, Mamo, if you watch this, no, I was not bent over in pain.
Yeah, his dad ran over him with the go-kart. They took their go-kart up to their uncle's, and his dad was showing off, and he admitted it. I was not there. It was their first boys' trip.
Yeah.
And my son gets run over. But
Nice.
he's showing off, and he went a little too close without braking, and he scooted it. And I didn't know this till they come in with food, and everybody was oddly calm and just in a good mood.
Yeah.
That's not Jarvis's. Something had to have went wrong, and he's like, well, we better tell her.
Yeah.
And of course he just skidded in front of him, and it didn't stop.
It's like,
And
gosh darn it.
Yeah, and Caden looked at me and he said, Mama, I never in my life. He said, Dad, he said he had a hold of that steering wheel. He stepped one foot out. He grabbed that thing and he lifted me and the go-kart up off Skyler.
Whoa.
Because he ran up on Skyler, and Skyler just sat back up eating cheese puffs. I'm okay.
I'm all right.
Skip a beat.
Nice.
As a matter of fact, I went, as soon as I got up, I was like, all right, it's my turn to ride.
Yeah, and it's traumatized his dad to
Whoa.
this day. His dad, I mean, it traumatized him.
We joke about it a lot.
And
Really?
me and his dad couldn't even pick up. We had a hard time picking up the go-kart to get it out of the building.
Oh,
And
yeah.
his dad just stepped one foot out and just picked it up with Caden and him sitting in it off of him. It was a traumatic experience for some.
Wow.
He was just
yeah.
eating cheese puffs.
I
and
guess
it
that was just
okay.
like adrenaline.
Yeah.
Adrenaline kicked in.
He was ready to ride.
You was ready to go at it, wasn't you, Skyler?
He was.
Yeah, I was.
He was so ready to
You
go.
spun the block with it.
Yeah.
Well, Caden tried to get him to drive his he had a little 54-wheeler.
Uh-huh.
And I heard it stop.
Uh-huh.
Because, I trusted Caden out there. And we just went in a circle around the yard. And but I heard it stop. And it was stopped for a good minute. And I was like, something ain't right.
Yeah.
I looked out the window, and there was Caden holding the brake, and Skyler sitting on the four-wheeler. And he's like, now this is what you do. And I'm like, oh, God, no.
Oh, no.
No, I stopped that quick. He was trying to get him to take off on the four-wheeler.
Yeah. He was trying to get you to
Yeah.
pop a wheelie, too, while he was at it.
Well, if it wasn't for his brother, he wouldn't have done a lot of things.
Dang. Now Skyler's getting mad over there because you stopped him. He's,
Yeah,
he was really
not
wanting to do
driving.
that.
No.
Come on.
They come in there and say, "Mom, come look."
Dang it, Skyler.
Skyler goes down the front yard on a bicycle, 2-wheel bicycle, no training wheels, no nothing, and he's just wobbling it.
You're going crazy.
And then he hits the bump at the bottom, and I'm okay. But he did. He learned how to ride a bicycle.
You know how to ride a bicycle, Skyler?
A little bit. Yeah.
He's awkward because he got him a scooter.
Uh-huh.
Got him an electric scooter
man.
to drive to the neighbors
Yeah.
in the yard. He just drive over.
Yeah.
It felt like, okay, now I got something to drive.
Yeah, he'd go park it over there and sit with her and chill for a little bit and come back.
Whoa. And even like him holding the drumsticks, like he was
Yeah,
talking
it was just
about.
awkward. It's just awkward in the way he does things.
You're just real awkward, Skyler.
But he embraces the awkwardness, and I love that about him.
Daggone right.
Daggone.
Yes.
Dadgummit, man.
He gets his weirdness from who?
I don't. Probably you.
Yeah.
Molly.
Yes, definitely.
Mother,
me,
mother,
definitely
mother.
me,
Heck
definitely.
yeah. You ready to go ride an elevator?
Yeah. Sure.
Sure. We're gonna go up.
We're gonna go roller coaster.
We're gonna go up.
No,
20
yeah, we actually are gonna take you to.
No, we're gonna go up 104 floors and have Mama look down.
We're gonna. Yeah, if you're on the 104th floor of a hotel or something and you're not subscribed, we will climb up 104 flights of steps.
No.
Flights of
Screw
a
the
building.
elevators.
And we're gonna climb up them, and then we're gonna come into your room. And if you are not
While you're
subscribed
sleeping.
while you're sleeping, and
They
if
will.
you're not subscribed, we're gonna have to subscribe for you.
Y'all can stay unsubscribed all
That's
I care.
if you don't subscribe right
I
now.
will not go up no heights.
You know why? We'll do it for
I
you.
watched a movie the other night and got panicky. It was some kind
No.
of rooftop thing where they climbed on the rooftop.
Rooftop Rumble.
I don't know what it was, but they was hanging off. They was hanging off them rooftops, taking pictures just for a picture.
Wow.
I was going, just panicky.
Really?
Me and Mama, I think last summer we watched a movie called The Fall,
Where they climbed up that pole.
where they climbed up that building.
Yeah.
It wasn't a building. It was like a radio tower.
A radio tower. Yeah, it was radio tower. It was real tall.
I got panicky.
Well, I kind of want to climb up one of the. I kind of want to climb up.
It was a panicky movie.
You know, there's that whale, that big old whale out here.
No.
The water.
Yeah, I know
You know
what
what I'm
you're
talking about?
talking about.
And I
You're
would
not
want
scared?
Well, there's another one. Actually, there's another
Are you
one.
talking about the Broyhill one?
The
by
one beside
Craftsman?
YMCA.
Oh no, that's another one.
That's
Yeah.
the one that I'm talking. The old one. I
Ooh.
would like to do that and paint something up there, but
Well, that would be cool.
I'm also thinking of the other one on 127. No, not 127. 16. Going up 16, going into there's a Dollar General right there.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Then there's this little small bridge right there at the very bottom.
Yep. Did you say you were scared of heights?
No. Well, I mean, no, not really. No, because I used to climb up trees, like big trees.
Oh God, you would be able to.
Really, really
went
tall
zip
trees.
lining.
Like the tallest ones I can find.
Yeah, I went ziplining and I had to step out of a tree, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
took me a minute.
Yeah, that was fun. We did that before too. Yeah, those in Mexico.
I've never been anywhere out of the state or out of the country, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
that was the
trust
only
myself.
time.
I don't trust myself.
Mm.
I'm too wobbly. Oh, we went to
Yeah.
the circus. Yeah.
You went to the circus?
We went to the circus and we got nosebleed seats and we were in the Coliseum and I've never been in there where you just. I mean, we walked straight up a ladder. It seemed like, and I was just panicky. Oh my God!
Whoa.
His dad saved the day on that one because I mean I couldn't watch them or help them or anything.
Whoa.
I got
Imagine that. And then there's those people that climb up the buildings, the skyscrapers, and then they'll climb up there with no equipment or anything.
Yeah, that's
Have
what
you
they
seen
were,
those?
That's what they were doing on that movie. It's on Netflix. It's
What
horrible.
movie is it?
It's Rooftop Love or something.
Oh, that's what you was talking about. Rooftop Rumble.
Is it Rumble?
I have no idea. I just made it up.
Oh no, it is. I
It
think
is
it's
Rooftop
love.
Rumble.
It's love
Oh, okay.
because they fall in love.
But
It's scary.
gosh darn it.
It's a horror movie.
I don't even remember what I was saying. Thanks.
Yeah, well, you're welcome.
Appreciate that.
You know something? I'm
Uh.
going to say it in front of my son. Never mind.
any more blind blunders, Mama?
Yes, there's a couple.
Oh, Mission Impossible. That's all I was gonna say.
What was?
Mission Impossible, where he climbs up the. Because I'm pretty sure that's Tom. What is his name? Tom Cruise.
I don't like him.
Tom Cruise. You don't like him?
I don't know why.
I don't know. Some people
I think
don't.
he's just weird.
Yeah.
And I love weird.
He subscribes to Scientology.
I'm not. Yeah.
That's one of the things. Yeah, that people always say.
Yeah.
But he does all his own stunts, and I think that he did that in one movie too.
I just don't see. People are stupid that go that high.
He did
They
like the
really
suction
are.
cups.
That's stupid.
Stupid.
It's stupid.
Wow.
I mean,
I bet it'd be cool though if
I
you
thought
fell
I was
off
gonna
and-
fall off my sofa watching.
Yeah.
They were climbing the tallest building, and it took them like 2 days to get up to the very tip top. And then the dude held her up like Dirty Dancing up at the tip top, and I'm like,
After they climbed all that much.
yes, and they hadn't ate. They
So
were
it was
weak.
bull crap.
And-
Wow.
And they looked down, and it was.
And then they accidentally tripped off.
Oh God, man! If they would have died.
Imagine that.
But it was like it was a tip on top of a skyscraper,
Oh,
and I mean the skyscraper was like
they were on
100
top of it
something,
like
and-
King Kong or something.
Yes.
Whoa,
Yes, it was horrible.
that does not even sound real.
You've just got to check
Rooftop
that out.
Rumble. Shout out to
Yes.
Rooftop Rumble. Go
Shout
watch
out.
it.
Shout out.
Shout out. Shout out.
To the devil. That's what it is.
Whoa!
That's what-
Shout to the devil. Yeah. Shout at the devil.
Is it?
We don't shout to the devil.
Yeah, we shout
Oh,
at the devil. Yeah.
Oops, I'm so sorry. No,
Shout
we
at
don't.
shout out the devil.
Yes.
We give a good shout out to the devil.
See, that's how panicky that movie's got me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just. Oof.
Yeah, definitely don't shout out the devil.
Definitely not.
It
You was
just-
about to, wasn't you, Scholar?
No.
No.
Oh man, you.
I'm a Christian, buddy.
I got
That
tricked
is-
out. I tripped up. I accidentally shouted out the devil.
Yeah, I did. No,
No.
No.
I played a Ouija board one time when I was little, and
Whoa! Did you really?
yes, I did, and I will never touch one ever again.
How was that?
It was horrible.
No, really.
Me and my friend, we played it.
Oh
at
man,
her
it
house.
creeped me out when she told me the first time.
We played
Really?
it first at her house, and her dog died.
the next day.
like within the couple days after we played it.
Whoa!
Yeah, and then
It's like, oh, you tripped up everything ever since.
yeah, well, I started playing with it at home by
Yeah.
myself, being cool, whatever. But it wasn't. And my dad, they was a little up where the produce stand is. They used to be a gas station, and he worked there part time. And I stayed up at the house by myself, and
That's the worst way to play it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I always put it
Whoa.
on my dresser and put the marker on a certain letter in a certain angle.
Yeah.
And I was grounded, so my mom had snuck me a phone up there. And I was talking on the phone when I got up. It was not on the letter. It was not where I had it.
Oh wow.
I called I ran down there to my dad.
How old was you?
I was like 13,
Yeah.
and we burn it. We just, that's the end of that one. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was.
Whoa. So that happened. You said that you went down there and then you was like telling them what happened.
Yes.
Oh wow.
My dad come and shut the store up and took care of the.
Wow. Was you
Yeah.
crying?
Oh, I was squalling.
Oh
It
wow.
gave me the freakiest feeling because my friend's dog just died, and I'm
Yeah.
sitting here trying to just.
So you're saying that happened to her dog, and then afterwards, like the next day, or
Yeah, it
like
was
after,
within a week we were playing with it. I
and
went
then
to
the
spend the night
dad,
with her,
then the dog.
Hold on, let her explain it.
and then I went to spend that with her. That's where we played it first.
Yeah.
It was my board, so I brought it home with me. Her dog died. Dog never got out ever.
Yeah.
And then that happened with me at the house when I was playing it by myself. It's just creepy. It was just not right. It did not feel good. It was a weird feeling
Evil.
in the air. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was no good.
Wow.
Not
And
good.
then you burnt it too.
Yeah, and
Wow.
I didn't. My dad did.
Sometimes you hear like
I'm waiting for it
That-
to come back one day. Really, I mean, it's
Whoa.
just creepy. That's how it's still
Yeah.
on my mind.
What did you say, Skyler?
Mama, please don't.
I'm just saying,
I know, but you're gonna creep me out.
Yeah.
I
Creep
mean,
you
it's-
out. Well,
I've heard stories of people burning it and something happening and coming back or something.
Yeah, mine hasn't, and it's been it's been a minute, so I think that we're good.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think that it can like really. Well, first of all, my grandma told me whenever I was younger. I will always remember because we got on the topic, and then she was like, I don't think that she'll remember this or anybody else will, but she said that if you were to do stuff like that, because she follows the Bible too, like she follows the Bible to the T. And
As she should.
Yeah, and she has read the Bible front and back countless times.
As
and
she should.
She explained, she said, if, like, whenever you do stuff like that, it could potentially open up a portal.
Yes,
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
And
It does.
I do believe that.
It very well does.
And then, that you're just kind of inviting it in.
You're
inviting the
exactly.
demons in.
Yes, and that's what.
It's like if you do certain substances, you're, I mean, really anything, you're allowing, a portal to open.
Yeah.
Right, and
Especially if you do something like that.
Yeah.
That's something that you just,
you shouldn't mess with.
you shouldn't
Yeah.
mess with.
Although I
And
would love to see a ghost.
Yeah.
I would.
you wouldn't want to see a ghost in that form.
Not in that form.
For sure.
Not in that form.
No.
They're the only ghost that can be summoned out of Ouija boards is
Yeah, I
evil.
will never mess with that ever again. But
That is wild.
my grandmother's, the one that passed, my mother's mother that just passed recently, her house has always been creepy to me. I've always got a weird feeling. And when my papa was alive, he actually told my brother who came in from, I think he'd come in out, he was in the army and he came in from leave. And he said, you can go sleep in that back bedroom, just don't put your bag in that chair because that's where his great-grandpa
Whoa.
would sit.
Yeah.
And then my brother said he's seen him at the top of the stairs at this white house that was just a house down from my grandmother's.
Wow.
I always got a creepy feeling in that house, but I have never ever seen anything.
Yeah, I've never experienced anything either like that to make me like believe. I don't
Yeah.
think that like ghosts and stuff is something. I don't think that they're what people say that they are. People
Yeah.
think that they are.
I've had weird feelings. I've had I've had weird feelings, but I've not like ghosts,
Oh, yeah.
Like, I haven't got like real cold like everybody says you'd get. And, but I mean, I think it would be interesting.
Oh, man.
It was just
What's up, Skyler?
one more blind blunder. One more blind. Get off this. He was at the hairdresser one time.
Yeah.
And they were gonna go. Her and her husband were going to take Skyler and his friend out to eat, right? And she was asking him what kind of pizza he liked. And
Yeah.
she said, "Do you like mushrooms?" And he goes, "No, ma'am, I don't do drugs." And,
Yeah.
she's like, "No, on your pizza." So he takes things literally.
Oh yeah. Wow, Skyler, come on, bro.
He
On the
was-
pizza, man, not
Yeah.
the psychedelic ones.
Yeah, but he stood up and said, "No, ma'am, I don't do drugs."
No, ma'am, I will not accept any drugs
Right.
from you.
Exactly.
You did a good thing there, Skyler.
He did.
You did.
very good thing.
Stand up guy there. Did not eat mushrooms on
A very
pizza.
good thing. Skyler Jarvis for Dare.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
And Dare for Skyler Jarvis.
Aw. We've still got your Dare poster up.
Oh, good gosh.
Dare.
What?
That was fun back in when I was in
It
school.
was. Dare
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah.
They have a great time at Dare.
They do. And they teach you how to do all this stuff.
I know.
And they show you what it is and,
Yeah.
what you're coming up on.
Most of the people I knew in Dare, they did drugs.
Yeah. Back in the day, it wasn't as crazy as it is now.
Yeah.
You knew what you were getting.
Uh-huh.
But they showed you all kinds of things.
Yeah. They showed you all kinds of things. They even showed you how to do it. Shout out to Dare.
Yep, dare.
Dare. I dare you to do it
That
next.
is right.
Dare you to do it.
That's what Dare stands for. I dare
Yeah.
you to do it.
Yeah, and then most of us did. Most of us
Yeah.
was like, wow, that sounds pretty cool. And, that was back in, like I said, I grew up in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's a different day back then.
Oh yeah.
When we smoked pot, we smoked pot.
Yeah.
That was it.
They're
We
like,
didn't-
oh, that does
nothing.
that to you?
Yeah.
Why are we not trying that now?
Yeah.
Yo.
Crack was still whack back then.
Crack is still whack.
Yeah, it was whack back then.
But
Crack
LSD is for me.
That is personal preference.
Yeah. Not shrooms.
Not shrooms.
Absolutely
Because
not.
they are gross.
Wow.
They're nasty.
And they're tweakish. Can
And
be.
they're nasty.
They make it. Yeah.
They-
I've heard they
LSD
make you,
usually
like,
has more like it usually does more of your like serotonin,
Yeah.
and whereas I think shrooms don't really do as much
I just
serotonin.
laughed. I
Yeah.
mostly laughed at myself for throwing them up 3 times in my mouth and swallowing them
Gosh,
just to
Mama.
get them down. Yes, it was
No,
awful.
wow.
Yes, it was awful.
you're next, Skyler.
And
Oh
Doritos.
gosh, I'm trying to think of some more blind blunders.
Oh yeah, okay,
Really?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, man. Let's get those blind blunders
That's
going.
The blind blunders.
Oh well, just life. Life is a
Just
blunder.
life in general.
It is a blunder. He has no shame.
Heck yeah, we got people.
He is just a pretty awesome human. He don't
Yeah.
embarrass.
Yeah,
And yeah,
you go pretty ham, Skyler.
he's pretty cool. He embraces all this.
Definitely. If
He
I didn't
does.
embrace it, I don't know what I'd do.
Right.
You gotta face it and embrace it.
Face it and
Right.
embrace it. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
And we do know God has a sense of humor
Yeah,
that
He does.
give a child like Skylar to me. But I prayed for
For real.
Skylar. I did. I prayed for him to see the world the way he sees it now.
Yeah.
And God's this is the only way that package could have come. It's pretty amazing. I didn't want him to see people for their color or their clothes.
Uh-huh.
Or, I wanted him to see the world with his heart, and that's what he does. And I love it. And it's an adventure for everybody.
That's so sweet. She came on here just to be sweet to you, Skylar.
Yes.
That
See,
she
she
did.
wasn't being mean to you the whole time.
I know she wasn't,
Yeah,
Carson.
she was
Yeah.
picking on you, but
we
Yeah.
pick on each other all
we
the
do
time.
pick on each other all the time. He is a horrible. We said we go to concerts together. Now that is hard when you're driving in heavy traffic and he can't help you out.
oh
But
yeah,
he'll try.
he's like, you're
He
clear
break-
over here,
he breaks
and you
out that-
automatically believe him.
He's got me a couple places. He's broke out the GPS and he's got me there a couple times.
We went
Like,
to
yeah,
the
you gotta
jump
turn
park.
here.
We went to
Yeah.
the jump park. I got over the jump park.
right to the door.
Yeah.
Right to the door.
Wow. Yeah. Just not.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna put you in the driver's seat next.
I would love to get
See
him.
how you do.
We need to vlog that.
Yeah. We're gonna vlog you driving out in
Yes.
traffic.
You know that would be no. Do it in a field.
No.
I would. I'd love to. I'd love to do a.
We're gonna
vlog
do
of
it in
that.
a real
Well,
tight parking lot.
You know, he plays video games, and
Uh-huh.
I don't understand how he does. I mean, I watch him, and I still don't get how he plays video games.
Oh yeah.
And he has to ask me to find these little triangles on GTA.
Mm.
And I told him, dude, if I can direct you on that, I mean, you can drive a car.
Yeah.
I mean, just do what I say. Because we got a little system going on where if I say the word like over and over, he like does a certain thing. And if I
Yeah.
just say it just one continuous, then he knows not to, to go a different way.
Yeah.
And
So,
we could drive.
y'all can
course,
drive as
yeah.
a collective.
Yeah.
Like you just turn here, you go up a little right here, and then you
Be like-
turn here.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go, slow. Stop.
Yeah, you could be like,
Like a series
or you
of
can kind of
words.
tweak out and be like, "Oh my God, watch out!"
Yeah.
And then see what happens.
That would be fun. I would like to get him like somebody on the bed of a truck and put like a strap a motorcycle down and I got that.
Oh, yeah.
I got that off of a commercial though. But it would be cool for him
Like
to
an
ride.
Insurance commercial.
Yeah, for him to ride on the back and just see what it's like for the wind to blow in his
Yeah,
hair.
or like a jet ski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't do water that I can't see the bottom, so somebody else have to do that.
And just have the bike in neutral and just revving it up.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you could do that.
No, we're gonna put you on an actual bike.
Yeah, on the back of
Yeah.
the truck bed and let him rev it up and
Yeah.
go down the road about 55, 60.
Yeah.
That'd
You'd
be
be going
cool.
crazy.
That would be cool.
That would be
I
cool.
don't think anybody would have a problem
No, I don't think so.
with him doing that around here.
Yeah.
Everybody knows him and loves him.
Yeah, the cops will be okay with it.
They really like Skyler. They
Yeah.
do. They really do.
We definitely
That's
got to
good.
get that on a vlog.
Yeah.
What, the cops?
No, the
riding the
riding
bike.
the bike.
Yeah, you got to get a pretty bike though. You
Oh.
get somebody with a pretty bike.
A real fancy
Harley,
one?
a
Get somebody to
Harley.
volunteer. Yeah.
And then my dad passed away before he was born.
Uh-huh.
So he never met his grandpa. My dad. And I used to ride motorcycles with my dad. And before he passed, he was going to help me get a motorcycle to get off the back of his because, can't pick up chicks with your daughter on the back. And one day we was stopped at a gas station.
Yeah.
And I was so excited to ride. I was Daddy's girl. I was so excited to ride with him that I did not read the stickers. So when I was he's pumping gas, and I'm like, really, Dad? This is why everybody's staring at me?
Yeah.
It says, I am blind. I read Hooters by Braille. May I read yours? I still got that helmet. And we do put it on him. That would be
Nice.
the one that he would.
We got you, Skyler. We're going to get you hooked up.
And see, I'm
Definitely.
wanting to make.
Definitely.
I'm wanting to make him a shirt like that for when we go to our next concert. But
Yeah.
you get spotted
yeah.
with a cane, but you would really get
You
spotted.
do that to the next Machine Head concert we
Yeah.
go to.
If they
Yeah.
ever
We're going to
come
get you. a
Shout out
giant-
Rob Flynn.
Shout out
Or-
Rob Flynn. We got to get you on the podcast.
Or bad
Definitely.
fish. Bad fish.
Bad Fish. We got to get Bad
We've-
Fish on
yeah.
here.
Yeah, Bad Fish concert.
Oh gosh.
Definitely.
In here.
We're going to take you to Bad Fish the next time.
Next
Yeah.
time you're going,
You're going and
That's
you're
gonna
going to
be
make
dope.
and we're going to make a vlog.
And we're going to make everybody subscribe to us there.
We're going to make everybody subscribe to
lovely
us
concert.
there,
Yeah.
or we're coming to your hotel wherever you're staying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Or
him
your
on
home.
stage with Scott and let him drum out with Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Skyler communicated with him and we've talked to him and stuff and they're really cool.
Yeah, bro, Skyler, we gotta watch Whiplash sometime with you, man.
Yeah, you got to watch Heavy Metal Parking Lot.
Yeah, I will.
And that rooftop.
Rooftop Rumble.
Yep, that's it.
Yes.
That's 3 movies.
Rooftop Rumble. Whoop woo.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Go ahead, Skyler. You gotta wrap it up,
Yep.
man.
Yep. So this will be the end of this podcast. I hope everybody really enjoys it. If you do, smash the heck out of that like button.
Yeah.
Smash.
Smash the heck out of that subscribe button.
That's right.
Make sure when you smash it, that the top of the button falls off.
Oh, Lord. Make
The
that
like
button
and
fall off.
subscribe. Make that button fall off.
Yeah.
Where you have to stick your finger in and push the button.
Enjoy this kid, guys.
Hey, yep.
This is Skyler Jarvis, Chrissy Jarvis, Carson Bowman signing off.
Skyler has left the building. Hey, bro, don't you want to say anything?